guys, today is going to be a bit of a transformation day with my hair because it has been like almost a year. It was last September when I last cut my hair and I took about 8.5 inches off of it then. And so I had taken it up, I think to about here. And so it has grown quite a bit. I just straightened it. I washed it last night and straightened it. I have a sports bra on, so this is not very flattering, but you get the idea. But so this is when my head is straight. This is how far down my hair is. And so it has grown a lot. My hair does grow fast. It just is thin. So it just doesn't look nice. So let me show you. I'll put it, because that was all my hair to the front right here. So these little pathetic pigtails. So let me show you all the way to the back. It looks like this. So you can see where it hits at on my back. Now, like I said, last year I cut 8.5 inches off. I am not cutting that much off this year because even though it felt really good when I first did it and stuff, I ended up not really caring for my hair being that short. I just know I like my hair longer. Yes, I do not have beautiful hair, but when I add extensions into it, I do feel very beautiful, and I do just like having longer hair because I like to curl my hair all during the winter mostly, and so and that makes it go considerably shorter when you curl it. So I like for there to be length so that when I do curl, I have more volume that way, you know. But I am going to be cutting. I'm going to be doing a little layering here, I think, and maybe a side swept bang. So we're going to see. But I'm doing it myself because I also have not gone and gotten my hair cut in years because I typically just trim it and stuff. So I just have been cutting it by myself for years. So who knows? This may end up being something that I regret for months, or I might be really happy that I just went ahead and did it. So this is what my hair is like right now. So in the front, there are some pieces that are a little bit shorter, probably from breakage, to be honest. But otherwise, a lot of it is the same length. So, yeah, I do remember I had side swept bangs for a while when I had a shorter haircut, and I did like them. I felt like it gave like a little bit of like the illusion of having more hair, like thicker hair up here, as opposed to when it's like this. If it's curled, it's out, but it's like back, and if it's not curled, it's back behind my ear like this. So, just that kind of flattens because when you're pushing it back, you know, it flattens. I can't make it be too poofy without it being weird. You know what I'm saying? Also, oh girl, look at those grays. I have noticed, especially over in the sides over here, that in the past probably 6 months, the grays have been for real. Like, I am 43. I turned 43 in April, so it's not like I'm super young, but I'm not old either. And but I definitely am being where I have to color my hair every 6 weeks. This is the 6-week point, and like really I would have liked to have done it like 2 weeks ago, but I don't want to put more, you know, stuff on my hair than I need to. So yeah, so I am going to tackle these grays first, and then I am going to just trim the bottom, and then we are going to get into the really fun part of like the layers, maybe side swept bang situation. So like I said, this could turn out to be amazing where I'm like, I did this and I feel like it looks so good. I can be like, why did I do that? Now I have months of trying to deal with this while it grows out. Whatever, I'm up for it because I'm ready for a change. And you guys are actually going to be seeing a video very soon where I'm going to talk about some major changes, things that I'm doing for myself. But in my life, not just like physical things. So yeah, I'm going to be talking to you guys about some of that stuff because I've been in a little bit of a funk lately, and so this is kind of just the first step to giving myself something fresh and new. So I'm going to go color my hair, and we will be back for the cutting. All right, see you soon. Okay, now comes the really fun part. I'm going to link down below the video that I referenced for doing this, and so you can check it out. She is a hairdresser, but she showed during quarantine and stuff how to cut your hair at home. So I feel like I trust a hairdresser more than just some random person on the internet. So don't trust me, go watch her. So you make sure that you get, you know, the really well done instructions, but she does it very simply. So I think that's awesome. So I'm going to go ahead and do what she did. And now I love, because she claims that you can't screw this up. She don't know me. She don't know me. No, I'm just kidding. All right. So basically what you're going to do is you're going to take, for your reference point, she says use the middle of your eyebrow. And you're going to create like a horseshoe shape at the top of your head to create long layers. So that's what I'm going to do, because when you have thin hair, she has thin hair. So that's actually what I was looking for, was someone with thin hair that I could get like this from. So it's not somebody with thick hair. It's completely different if you have thin hair or thick hair. Now she says you can cut it like this no matter what your hair texture or, you know, anything like that. But when you are someone with thin hair, you know that sometimes too many layers is actually really bad. It makes your hair look thinner. It doesn't give a fullness. But I trust this, and she has thin hair and, you know, does this to her own hair. I can trust it as well. And so that's what I'm going to do. Like I said, I might regret this, but, you know, whatever. I don't even care at this point. Do you ever get like that? Like you just need a change and you don't really care. So that's kind of what I'm doing. So here is about the middle of my brow. So I'm going to go up. I always have a very difficult time getting lines even for some reason. Ooh. Maybe not this time. Who am I? All right, that's promising. Okay, and now I'm going to separate this from the rest of my hair. I'm not going to lie, the hardest part of that for me was getting the back, like a horseshoe in the back, because yeah, I just had a very hard time with that, and I was not going to record the whole time I was trying to do it because it was very frustrating. Okay, so now you want to take all the rest of this hair and pull it back so that it's out of the way, because you don't want to cut any of that. Okay, if it seemed like there was a weird cut there, there was, because I was like, I just do not feel like that was the amount of hair that she had up there. So I went back and looked and decided to get more hair because it just wasn't right. So, okay, so here we go. So we're going to take this, bring it to the middle like this. Like I said, she did at her bottom lip, but I am actually going to do down at my chin to start, and then see how I feel about that. I feel like my hair does not want to cooperate with me, so this could be fun. Okay. So we're gonna go right here, down at my chin, and I'm gonna cut a little bit on an angle. Oh my gosh, that's a lot of hair to cut off. Okay, but we're gonna do it, because guess what? It's hair and it grows back, and who cares? Okay. And you can thank me for entertainment purposes. All right, so hopefully you guys can see that. And we're gonna cut. She said to cut a little on a diagonal. So we're kind of point cutting a little, just to give a little softness to the edges. Okay, so I just cut this off my head, and we're gonna see where that takes me. Okay, now when I pull this out this way, yep, it's longer here, shorter in the middle, just slightly, but that's okay. All right, so let's take my hair out and brush it in. Then we can see here where those layers went in by my face. So I don't think I hate that. In fact, I think it's going to be good, because see, they're not short. Look at how fast that's already drying. They're not short, they're just like a good length, really. Do I want to just go ahead and do the cutting of the side swept bang like she showed? So I will have a tiny bit, like you can see here, these layers are where this is at in my hair. So it's not like a super obvious blunt, which is exactly what I didn't want. I just wanted something so that like when I curl my hair, it's got something more there. You know what I mean? Like, I don't know. Maybe I'm crazy, but whatever. Yeah, I think I'm going to do the whole side swept bang thing, because if I'm going to do something different, let's do it, right? Okay, so I'll be right back because I need to rewatch that video real quick. Okay, and away we go. So for this one, I'm going to be parting my hair down the middle. I'm giggling to myself through this whole thing because I'm like, girl, you don't even know what you're doing. Okay, and we are going to make a triangle. So I'm gonna go like, what am I doing? This. I mean, I know she's a hairstylist and all, but oh my gosh, she makes it look so much easier. Okay, and then you're gonna put this hair back because you don't want anything to be done with that. You're gonna take this and like half it. I'm telling you what, me and straight lines are just not happening today. Should that be a sign to me? Perhaps. Am I going to listen to it? No. Okay, so we're going to take this bottom part, and since I part my hair to the left, you're going to over direct to the right. So let me get this wet again. Again, she said you can do them dry or wet. That in the salon, she cuts people's bangs dry, but I feel better when I cut my hair wet. And you have to realize that it shrinks up, so to not go too short. Okay, so she did at her lips, which is like what I'm going to do also because I like where hers was. It's not too long, but it's not too short. So you grab the hair. Again, yeah, pull it together like this. Grab it. And then over direct to the other side, but you're going to keep your hand straight, like parallel to your mouth. And you're going to cut straight across. And you clean it up at the end, so don't worry about it. Okay, because then what that does, so it took this much off, is when you bring it over, it's longer and shorter where you want it to be. Okay, so then she said you can actually just kind of tuck that over because it doesn't matter. Because you already have the reference point that you're using with your lips, so you don't need that hair as a guide unless you want to. Lips, over direct, straight across. And voila. Voila. Okay, now we're gonna bring them all back down. Look at what we've got here, okay? Looks pretty good, I think. And then we're gonna take them, hold them like this, and just kind of point cut so that they're not choppy. Let me pull out the rest of my hair and put it together. I have hair everywhere. What I might end up wanting to do though is she has a video for cutting face framing layers, because now you've got this distinct, here, let me spray it so you can see. Because now you can see where like that, you know, the layers for the bangs are, and then it's not layered here. So do I want to layer the front? That is the question. Do I do it? Just give something up here and not make it a weird drop off? I think I do. So let me go watch that again so I know what I'm doing. Okay, we are now back to a middle part. And what you do for this is you're going to section, take a section of your hair, like what you want to be the face framing part. So however thick of a section kind of thing. Okay. And you take that section there, make sure that's straight. Yep. And you just kind of clip it back so that it's out of the way. And so I've just got this section here for now. And then mirror it on this side. So I'm gonna do that off camera so you don't have to watch me struggle. I'm gonna take to where the last layer drops off. So pinching it, going on a hard angle so it drops right there. And we're going to take this and we are going to cut on an angle against, oh, you're supposed to bring it in like this. Probably should do that, huh? Okay. Now do the same for the other side. Okay. And look at me. They're like even. Oh my gosh. Okay. And then we're going to take them and hold them. And just do a little bit of point cutting so that they are like not choppy, you know? Okay, I'm gonna dry this front part really quick so that I can see what I'm working with to be able to blend those layers down into the rest of my hair. Okay, so I'm just gonna bring a section of hair around for reference for my length so that I can see what I need to do here. And this is where that last layer drops off. So obviously you don't want that giant break off of, you know, that looks weird. So we're gonna take this hair, bring it in, pinch it tight like we did for the top layers, and over direct it this way. And then just open the scissors and do like a shearing down. Okay, so like this, so that it blends better there. Okay, and then I will go back in and point cut on that some so that it's not all shaggy and weird. I'll do the same on this side. I don't feel like I did that very well, but you know what? It's gonna be what it's gonna be, isn't it? Okay, I definitely don't think I did a perfect job of this, but that's okay. I'm gonna go ahead and fix my hair. I'll show it to you what it looks like using like my dryer brush. And then maybe I will try curling it as well, because I know it'll look better curled because my hair just looks thicker, and probably even with the layers it will just make it better. So let's see what happens. Oh my gosh, you guys, are you kidding me? So this is without any kind of product in it or anything. I just ran my Revlon dryer brush through it, this, and it's not perfect because I'm not a hairdresser, but for cutting it myself and bringing in those layers and giving, I can't wait to like play with it more and be able to do like pull part of my hair up and have some that hangs, because my hair was just so flat and lifeless. Now I can't wait to see what it looks like when it's curled, but it just has like movement now, and it's just, oh my gosh, I cannot believe this turned out as well as it did, because I'm not gonna lie to you, I was a little bit scared after that last little layering fiasco. Like I might have to end up having like my mom fix some little things for me or something, but honestly, even if nobody did, I don't care. I'm happy with it. And so I cannot wait to play with it more and just enjoy that there is movement to my hair. Like it's not just this solid, boring, I'm so excited about it. So it's now the yucky part at the ends has all been cut off. I mean, my hair just looks yucky because it's thin, so deal with it. If you have thin hair, you understand. But for you lucky people with thick hair, you're probably like, that doesn't look nice, but trust me, for my hair, yes, it does. And yes, I am just so happy with this and what's happening with it. So yeah, I am going to end up inserting some pictures at the end here of it curled and stuff, and when I have makeup on and that kind of thing, so that you can see like what it looks like when I'm actually put together. But I am beyond thrilled with how this turned out. So like I said, I will leave the links down below to the girl who I watched her videos to do this. Do not obviously try to do it for mine, because I was like a hot mess, but I thought it might be fun for you to see me doing it. But if you're interested in doing for yourself, definitely check her out. This is part of being frugal, you guys. I am on a budget. I do not pay to go get my hair done. I haven't in years, because and it's part of why I keep my hair long too. I like my hair longer anyway, but when you have a shorter hairstyle, you have to keep going and getting it cut to maintain the shape of it. Now, I could trim my hair more often than I do, but that's easy to do at home anyway. But so this is just part of me being the thrifty person I am, and just, you know, trying to be glamorous on a budget. And so this is me creating my own layers and some side swept bangs, and those I might end up taking a little shorter. I'll just have to see what I want to do with them and how they work once I pull them up, or once I curl them and things like that. I don't want to cut them before I curl them. So yeah, I can't wait to hear what you guys think of this. I am so excited about it, and it's just one step in getting myself back on track here. Yeah, you'll be hearing about that in the next video you watch, so stay tuned. All right, thank you guys so much for watching, and I will talk to you very soon. Don't forget to check out the pictures at the end to see better what it looks like when it's styled and with makeup and that kind of thing. All right, talk to you soon. Bye.
Ain't no love like a real love, but it goes so fast, all tied up like a captive. I'm on to you.